For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Chris Myers. My wife, Jenny, is cousins of the Miller family, so I'm an adopted cousin, if you will. And I've been emceeing this for the past 5 years, and it's a huge pleasure of mine. I'm going to keep this short and sweet and start the program right now. Without further ado, here is Tara's dad, George Miller.
Hi. First, let me thank the community, thank everybody here. This event has become incredibly successful only because this community has risen up to honor Tara. The people who heard Tara speak at the first event know that she was incredibly thankful for the support that she got from the community. The question that I'm always asked is, how much money did you make? Last year we made $660,000. We donated $650,000, and as we will continue this year, every dollar raised will go to cancer research. Fortunately, the family is funding literally all the expenses. There are no expenses, and we have an audit report that says that. Now, more importantly, people walking in tonight were saying, how did you do? When I just checked with some people who had the financials, we were at $660,000 tonight without the auction, without the cash at the door, and without texting. And I know there's a large number of people in the room who did not know Tara, and if we're gonna, if you indulge us for 2 minutes, and Tara will, no one could tell it better than Tara why she started this foundation. So I'll let Tara explain it to the people who have not yet heard it. Thank you so much. Thank the Tropicana, thank all the media people, and thank everybody in this room for being a great part of making this event so successful.
Then, on July 10th, 2013, I got the phone call no one ever expects to get, and my life instantly changed. As Dan told me, I became a member of a club nobody ever wants to be a part of. At 28 years old, I became a cancer patient. We have the power to make cancer powerless and perhaps even end it, but it takes research, and that requires funding. Cancer has taken some of the best among us, and it's time for us all to stand up and fight back.
In December, I spoke at Penn, and I led with a joke that I had to read my speech from my notes because I had recently had brain surgery. Well, the silver lining of having brain surgery as frequently as I do is you get to use the same excuse. As many of you may know, I had my third craniotomy in April, then had 3 weeks of whole brain radiation and immediately started PD-1, all of which caused swelling in the brain, making my brain what I have eloquently termed, and even Dr. Schachter has adopted, fuzzy. So I apologize in advance if all of this doesn't come out perfectly. The truth is that this foundation is our way of making the best of it. According to statistics, 75% of stage 4 melanoma patients like myself are dead within a year of their diagnosis. I was diagnosed 11 months ago, and even after having somewhere around 14 brain tumors, yeah, I lost count, I know that those aren't good odds. I can't control those statistics, but part of making the best of it is accepting what I can't control and focusing on what I can control. So although we can't change what the statistics on melanoma have been, we chose to make the best of it and try to help change where they are going. Since being diagnosed, I'm lucky enough to have benefited from what have been considered game changers in melanoma treatment options. Sometimes it feels like my medical record could also serve as a timeline of FDA approvals. I was literally finishing one treatment and waiting for the next drug to become available. That's because although these treatments are very groundbreaking, and I'm so thankful they're available, they are, in essence, short-term solutions to buy time. When one treatment is no longer effective, you have to hope the next is going to be available. So I don't really consider them game changers as much as extra innings. What I really want to do with this foundation is to help fund the research that will get us past just buying time and will hopefully provide a lifetime to melanoma patients.
Hi, I'm Christy Miller, and this is Lauren. She was Tara's twin, and I was the other sister. So, as far as we're concerned, Tara had so many exceptional qualities, but I think our personal favorite was just that she was so much fun. We feel lucky that we got to be her sister for as long as we did, and we experienced firsthand just how extraordinary she was in every day, in every little thing that she did. She had an incredible way of finding the silver lining in everything she did every day of her life. Tara didn't just say make the best of it, she walked the walk until the day she couldn't walk anymore.
Even in the scariest moments, Tara kept her sense of humor, her positivity, and never once felt sorry for herself. In a blog post that she titled, "I'm a Little Teapot," Tara explained her third brain surgery. She said, "Even in our new normal, Thursday was easily the scariest day of my life. Counting bungee jumping, skydiving, and getting my bar exam results." She went on to explain that the scar from her second surgery had gotten an infection, and they had to go back in, and depending on how deep the infection was, there was 3 outcomes. The first 2 both included unscrewing the screws that they had put on in the second surgery and putting her skull back on, hence the teapot title. Take the lid off and put it back on. However, this is how Tara explained the last option. She said, the nurse also explained the other possibility, the really scary one. She said there was a chance that when they got in there, and if the infection looked like it was in the bone, they would have to take the bone off and leave it out, leaving me with a soft spot in my skull. If they had to do this, I would have had to be in a helmet for a couple months until I could get a permanent replacement skull made. So basically now I have a few huge bald spots in my head, but I'll happily look at the bald spots instead of a helmet because looking at them is a reminder that my skull is still there. Make the best of it. To celebrate the 5th year of Tara's event, we wanted to read back on the notes that she had made for her speech the first year. And we found this one that she didn't use, but it was still in her notes. She had written, "We strongly believe donors should know how their hard-earned dollars are turned into tangible hope, because we do believe it's a race to save lives. We see it, believe it, and know it's within reach." What Tara really wanted to do is change the odds for the next person by funding research. Well, a few weeks ago, I received this message on Facebook from a total stranger at the time, and it's the epitome of what this foundation and Tara's goal was. The message said, "Hi, my name is Danielle, and I was diagnosed last week with stage 3 melanoma. I found Tara's story and read about your foundation while I was researching Dr. Schuchter, who I'm beyond grateful to have as my doctor. I wanted to reach out and personally thank all of you, as well as Tara, of course, because I know the immunotherapy treatment that I'm so lucky to have as an option is due to all of the work and research funding that you have put into finding a cure. It's literally saving my life. I'm so very sorry for your loss." She went on to say, "I'm so sorry for your loss and will be at the bash with my family to help you honor her and do whatever I can to contribute. I can't thank you enough." So Danielle and her family are here, and I just want to say thank you for sending that message. Tara said she never wanted the next 28-year-old to walk in her shoes, and that is the epitome of what she wanted. So thank you for also taking the time to send the message.
So I'm supposed to introduce Dr. Schuchter now, but honestly, there's no better introduction than hashtag best doctor in the world.
Hi, everyone. It's really a pleasure and an honor to be here tonight. And I can't believe that we're celebrating and honoring the 5th year. It does seem like yesterday. And you can see that the tears are still here. We remember Tara every day. And tonight, while we're having fun and there's festivities and there's an auction, we're here really to honor the legacy of Tara Miller and the Tara Miller Foundation. And I just want to start by a round of applause for this most extraordinary family who's had such an impact on this disease. In my 30-year career, I know I can't possibly be that old, I have not had this kind of relationship, this kind of legacy of a patient, and Tara's spirit lives within all of us. And I want everybody to be quiet back there. I appreciate that you're bidding, but not everybody in this room knew Tara, and I was estimating that maybe 50% of this room didn't know her. The first event she spoke and we all knew her. I just want to briefly tell you her story. She noticed a really insignificant mole on her forehead. It was biopsied and taken care of. But then the melanoma recurred, and I first met Tara in 2014. And at that time, it was just involving a lymph node. She went through multiple surgeries to eliminate the melanoma initially, and then it came back. And as you heard in her video, you guys, I need you to be quiet back there, sorry. Thank you. And she went through, as she has detailed, unbelievable treatments to beat this melanoma. And I know her as the most amazing fighter of this disease I've ever met. She showed unbelievable courage and a sense of humor, and she taught us every day what courage and tenacity and to have fun at the same time. And this foundation was started because she wanted us to find a cure for melanoma. And I'm actually standing here tonight to say that that is within our grasp. It is here. And it is because of this foundation has had amazing impact on research. This community has raised over $2 million that has funded the most amazing groundbreaking research and has led to this possibility of cure. And there are people in the room tonight with stage 4 melanoma who appear to be cured of this disease. And I just did not think I would be able to ever say that. And so tonight, we're thanking all of you for your incredible generosity. And in the programs on the table, we've really cataloged the direct impact of your amazing generosity on young investigators, on innovative scientists, on team scientists that have led to these remarkable discoveries in immunotherapy and in targeted therapy. And now, especially, we do think about projects that would have directly benefited Tara. And so why do people stop responding to treatment? Why does their melanoma become resistant? And it's a big focus of the work we're doing. Tara's message to all of us was to fund research and to find a cure. And you are doing that. And we at the Abramson Cancer Center and the Melanoma Program and at Penn Medicine can't thank you enough. And we can't thank you enough for sharing the legacy of your sister and your daughter with us. So thank you very much. Maybe you know that Lauren can sometimes be a little bit controlling of this event. Okay, I'm sure I'm over my time. But we have a surprise, and this is where I need everyone silent. We have a surprise for you. And this is to thank you and thank this amazing community for your generosity in this event. Make the best of it, and you have led to important discoveries. So hear this video, please. Tara was an incredibly energetic, persuasive, amazing young woman. She taught us every day what it is to make the best of it, what it is to invest in research, what it is to raise awareness. Her legacy today is that her friends and family and the community embody her message, and they're all delivering it. Tara's voice is in our head. Do better, do more, beat melanoma. And what she really said to all of us was that she wanted to create the foundation to invest in research that wouldn't just buy time for people, but that would give a lifetime to people. And I remember leaning forward and kissing her forehead just in amazement of her. It is this combination of gigantic ambition and I think instilling in all of us that we could do it. And of course you can do it. This is no big deal, just do it.
It's fair to say we think about Tara every day, and she's had a lasting impact on the Abramson Cancer Center and is truly a daily inspiration for us. No single individual can solve this problem. We have to work together. We have to share ideas, be honest with each other, challenge each other. Physicians and researchers and nurses and patients and families from every discipline and every walk of life, all committed to the same unified goal of finding an answer for patients who are facing advanced melanoma, and we're making progress. Philanthropy is the seed of innovation. It's how we nurture ideas and advance them to the next level. Tara was very clear that in her mind, research was the way forward. We needed new ideas and new discoveries. And I can hear her saying, research will cure cancer. Let's fund it, let's find the brightest ideas and find the brightest people and move forward together. To the Tara Miller Foundation, we say,
thank you for supporting collaborative research.
Thank you for your support of women in medicine.
Thank you for being our partner.
Thank you for accelerating therapeutic discoveries.
Thank you for your dedication to this work.
A big thank you for helping us personalize therapies for patients with melanoma.
Thank you for helping us be leaders in the field.
Thank you for funding groundbreaking clinical trials.
Thank you for reminding us all to make the best of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Were you surprised? All right, so now get to work on the silent auction. Text some number to also donate that way, and there's a booth back there. So really, thank you. Let's do another standing ovation to Tara. Another 5 years. Yay! Thank you.
That's it for the program tonight. 9:30, the auction closes, but I think more important.